Hello, boyos. I'm back. It's been a month since I last posted a really cringe video, but I'm here to do another one. So, I've never been to a birthday party since I was like, what, probably 15. So I have been to a birthday party, but it's been a long time since I have. So, I've got these two friends, right? Which I'm gonna call F and C. So F and so F, right, is a mate that I've been hanging around with all year long. We play video games together and stuff. Average kind of teenager kind of friend situation that I'm considered his best friend, but he's my best friend too, so we're even. So at the point of trying to tell you what's going on is that um he's gonna throw this birthday party, and his house is pretty. I'm just gonna say it's very unique. So, what I mean by unique is that his room is like one of those photos of where you think something is there, but you don't know what, and it's like similar, like a stroke or something. And so while you're there at his place, he's got some of the most wackiest stuff in his room, though, dude. Like he's got like a TV in his room. He's got like a PlayStation and that, which my parents don't chill with that. My parents are like, "Oh, you're gonna have a TV in your room? You're like never gonna come out." By the way, they don't even come out of like the TV room anyway, so checkmate them, mom and dad. But no, seriously, if I actually told them that, they would probably belt me to the other side of the planet. So, which I won't. Which obviously, I hope won't happen. But anyway, yeah. So I'm invited with this other dude named C, who is in a grade above us, and we'll be hanging out. Right? He's a good dude, right? But he doesn't want to do that. If a girl is trying to be interested, he's going to try or act really tough and chill and that, which is obviously not him. No, this dude is like the crackheads of crackheads. Like this dude is like, I'm Australian, right? But this dude is like the Australian. Like he's like the Australian that if you try to have subtitles, mm-mm, mm-mm. Like no wait, no. He's the type of Australian that every time he speaks, you need to have like subtitles in it. I just want to joke, at the start of it, and fucked up because I'm thinking of other things, the situation. So anyway, yeah, we all get to his place, and F and C are already there. While my mum was driving me because I went out and go get Macca's because I'm hungry and I didn't know if they were gonna have dinner there. So I get there, right, and C is already blasted drunk. But it's okay. He's like 18 though, so it's okay. But this dude's like blasted drunk, and I told him, "Oh, how many beers does Mocha have?" And he said, and F, right, turned to me and said, "One." Oh my God, I'm only hanging around with a drunkard. Wow. Well, okay. In Australia, the Australian rules for drinking is 18, but you can legally drink at home or someplace that is recognized as private. You can drink there by 16. Hmm. Yeah, you can't drink out in public. You can only drink in privacy, I guess. I don't know if that's an actual rule. I didn't read it. I made it up. A wise mystical tree told me. So yeah, while I'm over there, I go into his room because he's, oh, come on, follow me into the room. We're gonna go into the hall and stuff. So we never really do. I get into his room, and I tell you what, his room's probably a bit, I would say, not really roomy, just very unique, like I said before. So his room's probably quite small compared to mine. Not to brag or anything, but I do have the biggest room in my house. Um, I think probably. Um, yeah. So while I'm in his room, I'm trying to look around to see what he's got, right? And he's got his bed. In the front of his bed is a wardrobe or a desk. In the front of that is his school computer and his PlayStation and then on top of that is a TV, big old TV. And F, right? He is a not really. His parents are really well. I'm not gonna say his parents are really well financed, so I'm not trying to bully him or anything. He's a good boy, you know. Oh fuck me. I'm gonna blur that out. Um, so yeah, he is a good bloke, you know. He's an obvious dude that everyone wants to hang around with. He's good, he's funny and that. But honestly, dude does not know how to clean up for himself, even when he gets guests. Like, if I'm gonna have guests at my house, you swear to God, I'm going to deep clean the shit out of my room. Like, I'm going to strip everything, take everything out of my room, wash the walls, vacuum the floor, clean my desk, and then place it in an orderly fashion. Do I have it now? No. No, my room's a pigsty right now. Mhm. My room's a big old pigsty. So anyway, um, well, the weirdest thing I found in it was that there was this sort of like a, you know how you have those hatchet toys, like those covers of a hatchet. And I picked it up. Oh, it must be a cool toy. So I pulled it out. It's the real deal. Like, no, this dude had like this 30 centimeter long machete. Like, it was this big, and like that wide on top of like the big on the blade part, right? Like, dude, it was wacky. And so when I told him about it, he was like, "Oh yeah, man." He pulls it out like, like some Indiana Jones type shit. And, like fake tries to slash me and shit. And I'm like scared. Does this motherfucker want to kill me or something? Which he obviously doesn't. He's doing it, right? And so we got C, right? And C comes along and says, and drops in and says, "Oh, that's fucking cool, man. That's cool as shit, bruh." And then he grabs his pocket, pulls something out of his pocket, and it's just a switchblade, and he goes, whoosh, no, no, we're gonna want to. And then they started doing that, what's it call it? Uh, fuck, I'm Australian, I should know this movie. It's a movie with the Australian bloke who says, "Oh, come on, have a shrimp on the barbie with that American television." I don't know, but it's a the dude who does most of the stereotypes. I think it's Crocodile Dundee. Yeah, probably is Crocodile Dundee. And and they try to make the scene of Crocodile Dundee where a dude pulls out a knife and it's like a little tiny baby, toothpick stabbing knife, right? And then and then he goes, "Oh, that's not a knife. This is a knife." And every single American and European plays that every time they meet an Australian. And then once you do, the inner rage of an Australian, and they go this close to digging out your eye and splitting your skull open, like they do. Um, and with us Australians, when I'll talk about this in another video of Australian stereotypes that piss me the hell off. But so once we do that kind of scene, right, it was pretty cool, and we giggled a little bit, like little girls when talking about boys and that. And then we go in, we there's a like skate park that's near our near his place. So we all hop on our bikes. I didn't have a scooter bike because I didn't know we were gonna do anything. So I eventually they all had a bright idea to like go fast as like fucking woo, woo, on the scooters and that. And they try to run. So I have to fucking sprint. But I'm a fast dude. I can catch up to them pretty easily. And so while we're traveling on the pathway, right? See, right, being little idiot that he is, he's like going really low and like scooting up and down. And he's like, this little flipping, like, the other side, right? You just a 180 type spin. And that, don't fall. Just 180 spin. And just like, going backwards and he's going full on fucking backwards. And he's riding backwards and he keeps on like behind him. He doesn't fall and break his ass or something, which he inevitably does. He goes back and he there's like a big old route that's along the pathway that the village obviously hasn't fixed or anything. It's just like a big old route, and so he tries to jump off of it. So he does, but and he jumps off of it and he says, "Oh, did I clear it?" And we all go, "Yeah, yeah, you did, man. Good job, bro." No, he didn't. He missed it, and then and then the back of his wheel like, hit it. And then we all saw it. We all looked at his face, and as he fell back, like, or fall flat on his back spine, right? And obviously, it was the funniest shit. It's the funniest shit I've ever seen, Batman. hmm So yeah, we get to the skate park. We do a bit of shenanigans, right? We met this one 18-year-old dude. And it's short as motherfucker chuffing in that or vaping. That's what we call it, Australian chuffing. And that and it was pretty weird. So after we done a bit of shenanigans, I fell on my face trying to go down one of the slides on a scooter, which I've never done before. I did it like two tries afterwards, but on the other two tries, I fell on my face and fell right on my face, and I got a nosebleed once, but I was like, oh, I don't want to go home, and I'm like, mm-mm, mm-mm. If this is gonna be probably the only times that we're gonna be in a party, so I might as well just see how long I can milk this baby. So whenever we get home, we go up. His mum already bought drinks, like sodas and that, and chips and that. And we have a bit of sodas on outside on the pool. And once we're doing that, we all do a bit of a fucky wucky, and then we spend in the pool for like 2 hours straight. Like we didn't even know, dude. And well, Flynn was, oh no, oh yeah, F, or Flynn, that's his name, but F, right? He keeps on playing these TikTok sounds. See the TikToks and they're trying to pretend they make a TikTok, but they're not doing it. They're just playing with it. And I don't know the TikTok sounds because I don't use TikTok that often, which a lot of people might hate you for. But hey, I'm not using it. Ugh, that's what YouTube Shorts is for. I'm gonna burn myself. Anyway, yeah, it's a fun party. To be honest, the most weirdest thing that ever happened in the party was probably Flynn trying to see if he can do those things. So you know how like you fart and you grab like a lighter and you fart and see if it does. He tried to do that and he burnt his shorts. Like he did it right, and he pulls his pants down to the to the arse and like trying to do like but either way he rips the mightiest of arse just right there. He goes like fucking you cannot have party without fire. He rips the mightiest of all arse, blows probably, and he does it, and you can see the part of the fire come out of his ass, right? But little does he know, at the same time, his pants caught on fire, board shorts caught on fire, right? His ass is hurting a lot. He's running around the goddamn, park and that. He's just running around. Like jumps into the pool, right? Me and C, just hop out, and we just watch him utterly get relief, but at the same time burning because he's burning with his arsehole and that. But about like 2 a.m., I went home and I sat down, well, laid down actually. I laid down a bit and I was going, damn, that shit was actually fun. So, yeah. Do I want to do it again? Hell yeah, parties like that. Because I know I'm in the 10th grade right now, or 10th grade 10. I know that later on I'll probably have like a lot of sick parties later on. And I'm hoping I can actually gain more confidence and actually go on them and I'll be a little bitch baby that I already am. And that. But hey, if you ever got little weird party stories you want to tell me, just put it in the comments, man. It'll be funny. It'll be fun to just hear what you want to say. Anyway, I'm gonna go lay down on my bed, contemplate my existence for a bit, as you do. So yeah, have fun, drink water, and do something fun. Bye. This is the corniest shit ever.